Chances are high you've got more ideas than you know what to do with. Some people have said that I have a problem. Those are just some of my notebooks, some of those open, planner open. You see my yellow legal pads there. That's probably about 10 of 100 that I have. So what do we do when we've got more ideas than we know what to do with? And it's not that all of those notebooks are full, but each notebook represented something at a time, right? And it doesn't mean that I need to discard everything, but I do need to go back through and look at everything. And I'm actually going to do that this Friday. Just flip through every single page in each one of those notebooks and begin to look back through and see what's necessary. And so maybe you are an idea monger too. You've got more than you know what to do with, and you followed that advice that we've all been given. Have a notebook by your bedside, or always carry something with you to write things down so that you don't forget the idea. And obviously, I've done that. Chances are pretty high that you do that as well. So here's how we can get more out of our ideas and not just let them go stagnant. So 3 steps. Number 1 is to review. Number 2 is to revise. And number 3 is to record. So when we review, we go back through and we really re-engage the original thought. What is it that we were thinking at the time? Why did we believe that it was so valuable? And in light of my current situation, circumstances, my growth, my education, all the things that have changed since I originally wrote down that idea, how valid is it? And if it's valid, then I go to step 2. If it's not valid, then, I may put a little mark by it, like a question mark, something to come back to later. I'm not going to throw away the notebooks, but at least I've gone through and I reviewed. Now, if I decide, yeah, this is really good, this is something I need to spend some time on, then I will revise it, because chances are pretty high that the original concept was not perfect. And some of these are extensive. I didn't just write down one line. Sometimes I will write out a complete product outline, or a complete presentation outline, or a complete book outline. Some of my, quote, ideas are several pages in length and highly detailed. But I may look back through and begin to revise it and say, what, that really is a valid idea, but I really had not anchored it well enough. I didn't have enough depth to it. I did not have enough strength to it. So I begin to revise it. Number 3 is I record. And that means that I write it down again. And if at all possible, I write down a date for accomplishment, or a date for the starting line. So I review, I revise, and then I record. Hopefully these steps will be helpful for you too as you up your productivity, as you continue to perform in your life, because I think that it's critical that we continue to dream. It's critical that we continue to write down and record our ideas. It's critical that we keep these notebooks or these journals, or if we're using something online, to write down everything that enters our mind. It doesn't mean that it's all going to end up existing, but without writing it down, without keeping the notebooks or the journals, chances are we'll forget about it. And there's some very valuable ideas that we should have acted on, that the world needs, and we're the ones to put it out there. Till next time, this is Paul Evans from paulbevans.com. Visit me online and sign up for my newsletters. Be blessed. Hey, success is not an accident.